Okay, so morning everyone. We've done the run up the coast. We're going to do a bit of snag bashing today. So we pushed up a creek. We're just going to hit some edges. So we've got fallen trees, mangrove edges, rock bars, all that sort of gear. Rigged up deep and heavy today because water temp's a bit down compared to last trip. So I think those fish might be staged back a little bit, but still going to fish the edges like I normally do. And yeah, let's just start cracking and see what we can catch, eh? Let's get into it. All right, so pretty much set up now. We set those drags. So we're going to start here and we're going to work up into the tide. Got about 3 hours, 4 hours till dead low, something about that. Starting off with just this guy. So this is a diesel by Z-Man. It's just black and gold. The water's very, very dark today. So we want something that stands out. It's rigged on a 3/8, but the way this current's moving, it may be all right, it may be too light, but there's a bit of a rock edge coming up along here, so we're just going to fish the edge of it, see how we go. If we don't get any action, we'll throw a bit of scent on and stuff like that, but got a good little run out today. It's meant to be raining later, so clouds are already up and over, and we've got a big southeaster kicking in this afternoon, which is not going to be fun for anyone. Generally makes things a little bit tougher because it's just cold, right? It's just cold. Hope everyone's doing well though. Hope everyone's been getting out, starting to get into a bit of fishing. We've had reasonably good weather lately. It's just a shame they've predicted another El Nino. So there's a heap of rain predicted to be coming our way again, which is just always lovely. Just what you want to see. I am fishing a little bit quick, but there's just certain areas I just want to get at and hit. Like this little tree here. This looks like a good little spot. Ooh, there's actually 2 trees there. I probably shouldn't have gone at this so hard. That little log jam, I just love fishing, eh? There we go. Oh, it's got to be a Trev. Oh, I pulled it. Had to be a Trev though. He smashed that and just went for it, eh? Straight up the front of one of these logs. I was right, it looks like a good little zone. Yeah, it had to be a Trev, eh? He just belted it and ran. Kind of scared me. Just I wasn't expecting that just then. Nada. Nada. That spot looked good. There was a bit of a rock down there, and oh, there we go. What's this? What a brim? Oh, you're kidding. Righto, mate. Calm down. Yeah. He's got a wound on him, so he's had a bit of a rough life. He made a meal out of plastic, but get a photo for the boys, stir them up. So that little chonker took a 4-0. Get rid of him. Get that filth off the boat. I'm getting mangled up my plastic. Ah, we good. Well, if he's going to hit it, there's no need for scent, in all honesty. But yeah. I'm surprised he actually managed to find that hook. Maybe it was a big ass brim we hooked before. Oi, that's not a brim. That is not a brim. Oh, wow. Oh, Jackie. Boat flip him. Ah, there we go. Well, that's the goal for the day right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. He has engulfed that. Well, half an hour into the day, whew, we got one. So we got him in a live well, just tagged him in that. Just gonna give him a bit of a freshen up before I grab a photo with him. Probably do it just up here. I was only gonna fish a little bit more and move up anyway. That's just what he came on once again, the black and gold. So I was actually expecting a fish back there based on, you know, we had good current flow and, sorry, just catching my breath. Good current flow. You got these fallen trees here and you got a little bit of plunk of rock just sitting there. Don't even know if plunk is a word, but yeah, so you would kind of expect there to be a fish back there. Plus there was bait there. So that guy was actually sitting in front of the bait. It's a little bit odd, but he obviously knows what he's doing. Some good turbulence here as well. Good little wait. Oh. I thought that was a branch. I just felt the tug of it though. Yep, got him. Hey, just a little one. Just a little one. I wonder if it's the same guy. He might have come back for another chop. So he is tiny. Oh, he's got a little bit of a wound from all this fresh that's been getting around lately. He only just had that hook, eh? Well, imagine putting your finger in there. He's a little pupper. So we'll tag him. Fish that size are always good. There he goes. He's only gone 27, so we're just going to chuck him straight back. He's the second for the day, which is always good. Always good to get to. A little bit of rain coming in now, which is always makes things fun. You got GoPros, you got batteries, you got cameras. Yeah, just rain is just the perfect thing for all those. Doesn't look like there's much in it though. So I've got some trips coming up, which I'm looking forward to. I think I spoke about them in the last video. Heading north again for another week. Oh, yep. Get back to that. Oh, there's another one. So heading north for a week. This guy's a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. What are we packing him at? 33. So that's him. 33. So we tagged this guy. Just nice and quick and send him straight back. We'll write down his details and I'll get back to my story about heading north. So, as I was trying to say, where was I? All right, so heading north with the father-in-law. We're going up to a system I fish quite a bit these days. Chasing jacks, barra, that sort of stuff. So I head off in, trying to think. It's actually not too far away, which is cool. I think two months and we're off. Snagged. Maybe we'll get to finish this story as the day goes on. When I stop either getting interrupted by snags or fish. See if we can pop it off the other side. That's deep. Yep. So, once again, we're heading north. Ooh, it's a good little spot just there. I'm gonna sit a little bit wider. Try and fish, because there's the odd tree right at the right at the base of all this. So this all just drops down. Obviously, there's a ledge and along here. Noticing the odd tree and the odd log. We might slow it down, and because that's what I was doing before, is I was going a lot slower. So it may just be a case of me slowing down and fishing deeper. See, I sort of come to this side and I pushed up into the shallows again. May have to do that. Yep, there we go. Oh, okay. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, nice jack. Oi. There we go. Another dog. Oh, it's number 4. He's a bit. He would be the biggest one so far. Really subtle take. Really subtle take. We're almost at the end of our run, so that's good. Some blokes bringing in their crab pots. Thought it might have been too cold for crabs. Well, they're wearing jumpers, but yeah. So he was sitting really, really deep, like beside the boat. It kind of makes sense. Like I said, the current is it's just dying. We're right on that turn. You can tell because the wind's starting to pick up. I had that big southerlies kicking in today. Well, it's been kicked in for a while, but it's like, you could see it on the graph. It's like going up, tide change, voomp. Well, tide's dead. We'll get those fish out. We'll take them over in the shade. We'll get some photos. We'll do a bit of a release. Actually, we might just plonk one more cast just on the back of this. Then we'll do that. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do that. We'll get out the big camera, get some photos, get some video, because this rain's away at the moment. And we'll let them go. Send them back on their merry way. So we got 2 in the live well, a 42 and a 41. Not massive fish, but if you get them in the natural, they fight a lot harder. It's just my honest opinion. Alright, so we're going to let the 2 go that we've got in the well. We'll let the other 2 go anyway, prior, because they're just too small, but all we've been doing is just hopping that little guy. So just bounce him around, just cast into the snags, hop it down off the bank, let it sink, give it a few little twitches and stuff like that and bring it back. But yeah, it's time to let these 2 go. I'm giving them one of them about an hour, one of them about probably 15-20 minutes of this well. Just because I've tagged them, just want to rejuvenate them and let them go. I'm not going to hold on to them all day. It's just pointless. So I'll get them out, I'll show you guys, and then we'll send them on their way. So there we go, the old double trouble. A little bit hard to sort of frame myself because I'm so tall. And there's not much room left on the boat, but yeah. So, pigeon pair, 41, 42, something about that, you know. Something around that region, but very stoked. Very stoked. Very healthy, as you can see. Oh, look at those chompers. Oh, hey. There's that guy. Might want a bar of it. Just gorgeous fish, eh? Just absolutely gorgeous. So we'll grab some photos and then I'll let them go. Use the GoPro for that because I don't want to drop the big camera in the water. It's worth a bit too much. So we'll let him go. Number 1. He did kick off. He just took a moment. Oh, you're ready to go though. There we go. Alright, they're all good. I just watched him, he float down, then went whoosh. So there you have it. We've let him go. First guy just sort of sat there and went sunk down, and boom, off he went. Could see him. Didn't look too good on the GoPro though. Second guy had a bit more gusto and he just swam off, but the wind's picked up, as you can probably tell. So what we're going to do is we are going to turn around. We're going to start fishing the other way now. We're going to go back to where I started, and then we're going to push towards the mouth with that incoming tide. Wind and tide are coming together, so it's going to be a little bit more tricky, but it's probably the best chance of actually getting anything now. I don't like fishing with the tide or with the wind. It's just too hard. So that's the plan, is we'll put the camera down, we'll motor up, and we'll get into it. So let's keep cracking.